Welcome to Jade Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 1, Episode 12 of Legacies, entitled Kai Parker Screwed Us. Rick, in prison world, now has to deal with ramifications and consequences of his previous actions, one of which was sending old sea bass not to the morgue, but to this other location. I wonder if Kai's going to treat us with eating some canned goods, Winnie the Pooh style. He's got to be in this episode, otherwise his name wouldn't be in the fucking title, unless it's just like thinking back about, oh, he screwed us, this is his prison world, he set up all these booby traps, but they did show his face in that screen recording, so that's just where it has to be. The Ascendant was broken by Alyssa, because why wouldn't it be? We'll just go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes, we can hop into it. Ain't no thing here, friends. I don't know if I fully did the intro correctly or not. Oh, there's Kai right there. Roll credits. Nope, just dead bodies.
5 total. Might not be one of ours.
So they're going to show it being one of theirs and then coming back around to him, sending him off to fucking prison. Ooh, just like that. Slow swirls this time. Hashtag bloop.
You lied to me? You told me that Sebastian chose to leave the school.
I said he's getting some of that good old Salvatore bourbon. All bourbons are whiskey. Not all whiskeys are bourbon.
Now, perhaps you're no longer the one in charge.
Alyssa's house was burned down. Did they send her there and then bring her back? I don't know. Because it's clear they mind wiped her, right? I mean, look how off-putting this mustache is compared to his beard. Better watch who you're talking to, baby brother, mother lover.
Leaving, you were staying behind, and yes, I am in charge.
That's my guy right there. Yeah, he didn't stutter. My God, lover boy.
House, this town, there's a whole world out there, Elizabeth.
Just for the two.
Just
the two of
to
us.
ourselves. So come with me.
No, bro, I ain't going nowhere with you, Stinky Pete.
Just for one day.
Nope.
Hmm?
That's where they left him, was in the goddamn karaoke seat. We gotta stake this boy. To whom it may concern, go fuck yourself. Hashtag Kitty Parker. Just how we left him. Oh my God. Look at him, bro. Hair slicked back, got a little bit of facial hair.
Who the hell are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Jade?
Cargill? 10 years ago. Oh man, that boy.
Knock it off, Wendy. You're gonna burn the place down.
Okay, Warden. You're just upset you can't go to your Muggle party.
Yeah, well,
Ooh,
I told
Harry
her
Potter.
I was gonna be there, and now she's gonna think that I flaked on her.
I do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
The awesome party that we wanted to go to.
Aren't you one of those special siphon witches? I bet you could take this barrier spell down with no problem.
No, no way. Oh, that's too hard. Only advanced witches can do that.
Oh my God. Just triggering this low-key. Y'all are some
Unless-
assholes.
You
Gaslighting.
think you could handle a big girl spell like that?
I'm not supposed to.
No. And you look delicious.
Killer on site. Well, I'm glad you showed up and make it. You got a name and everything, bro. Good night.
Come with me if you want to live.
Oh, baby brother Kai, I've been watching too many movies.
I call it Fort Parker. It's a bit moldy, but also rent controlled, so I try not to complain.
You're a dipshit. Are you gonna go and just be like, hey, what is your name? Josie. Josie what? Josie Saltzman. Oh my God, I murdered your mother at her wedding. Piece of shit. So glad off-brand Ryan Reynolds is back.
I can't actually die, so I pop back up only to be hunted and killed all over again. every day.
That sounds like a real hoot and a half,
Welcome
Brother
to the
Bear.
Supernatural Hunger Games.
May the odds forever
That
be in your
girl
favor.
used to go to my school. Why is Jade here?
Yeah.
Is she also bound to this world, or is she gonna kick back up too?
I'm
Or
not the one you should be asking.
should be asking your old daddy, baby.
Who's out there tonight, huh? The Damon, Bonbon, Catherine? Well, whoever you are, that one goes out to Alaric Saltzman. All right, because he's the reason I am walking and talking.
Alaric. No Damon, no Bonbon, nobody fun except for Alaric. Alaric's cool, but no Catherine either.
And singing, which
Unnecessary.
Dr. Saltzman.
It's your
I'll be
student,
damned.
brother.
Diego.
All grown
wait.
up. Oh, he
Talk to me.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather show you something.
talked to me, bro. You sent him over here. Ugh. I ain't never seen nobody grow their fingers longer. That's some nasty shit. I'm a free changing wear man. Is his last name Hale?
I can control it now. Doesn't hurt anymore. 'Cause you send me to a world where it's always the same day.
You look stupid as fuck. And it's always a full moon. Oh, that is. He looks like one of the Geico cavemen. He just looks like a werewolf, but he had to go back to his Amish life after. I don't know what their fucking sabbatical's called. That's just. Oh, brother. Reach for the sky. I got your heart, baby. Even though that's not where heart's located, but I appreciate shows for always doing that. Hiya, Ricky.
What can I say?
Accept you're welcome.
I'm all heart. Hey, look at us. We're beard bros.
Dad!
That's not the satisfaction you think it is, bro, because he gonna do a motherfucking moonsault right back in your lap. Maybe Jade didn't die because she didn't make all the fucking sound effects and things. I ain't mad at him. Meanwhile, they're over here.
Like it?
Is that the... That's not the... What you call it house? Bitch ass Tyler lived in? Lockwoods? Is that the Lockwood mansion? I don't think so. I don't remember what it looks like, nor do I really give a shit. It kind of seems like it. Because if it is, there's your Cinderella dress to complement your blonde hair. Now we must practice mystic folds. It's a gorgeous color though. I can't stunt.
You were lying. You're definitely learning.
All I'm saying is, I would have also fucking lied to you. Kill my mother. Puss. I just love that music was like this at one point. Like it was just like, I'm sure people sang beforehand too. I just love the idea of like if music would come first like that, of it just being like, doom, 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 and then one day somebody was like, man, what if I just was, and I came on this beat to fuck, you know, and they just came in and they just fucked it up, right? That's not the evolution of music, but god damn it, it'd be funny if it was.
I'm afraid, because I'm not going back. I wish to remain in this world. And I want you to stay with me.
But what if she says no?
Are you sure this is gonna work?
But I mean, that is an option for the Gemini thing, right? To stop it. Because where is Caroline in all this? Where is Candace King, bro? Is she just being a mom somewhere? Because we still have to see, like, are they going to be able to solve this curse that's been plaguing this family for generations and let these girls win? Or is it going to be fucking Lizzie and Josie, one of them have to absorb the other? Because let's face it, at this point, with how selfless Joe has been and how giving she's been to her sister for the most part, granted, she fucks up and makes mistakes as well. And with all of the issues that Lizzie has on top of like her being bipolar and, you know, on medication and trying to live her life and at times a bitchy person towards her friends and says things that she means, maybe doesn't mean, somewhat of a bully. All signs point to that most obvious thing of Lizzie being the one to absorb Josie and having to deal with the one person that's been there for her this whole time being gone. Because if Joe just absorbs Lizzie, it's kind of like, oh man, that sucks. My sister's gone. Guess what? I don't have to care for anybody anymore. I'm kind of free. Like, it's more of a terrible thing if Lizzie's the one that lives, and that's the way it's going. But I don't think that it should be that way. I think they should figure out the curse and have them both live. Does that remove some consequences from the show? It's not necessarily consequences. It's a curse on this coven, but there's always a loophole in magic, so why wouldn't there be a loophole there?
We here.
That's what I gotta say.
Information for.
Thank God you're here.
Jade Spade
So
Marmalade. I feel like we have seen her in some. Was she in an episode of
I
Supernatural?
thought you killed her.
Yeah, I totally did. But they're banished to this world like me, so they just keep coming back. We should go.
But every day is a new day, so like all the supplies and shit would reset. So I guess also your caloric intake would reset. So I would just eat like shit all the time, no?
We need to find my dad for that.
What I think is crazy is they're in a prison world. 4 people. For 10 years. They've had orgies. I know that's like probably not where you want your brain to go in this situation, but it was like the whole Bonnie and Damon thing, like you're alone together for so long. You know? Granted, it would have been weird because it's Bonnie and Damon. And you can break into the semantics and technicalities of it, but in a show that's on this fucking CW, or I don't know if this is on the CW or not. It doesn't seem like it because of the language and stuff. It's yeah, no, they had the CW thing at the beginning of it, but it's if you're trapped alone on a prison world, I mean, Kai's not a bad looking dude. They're definitely hunting him down. Oh God, horrible. More worse thoughts just came in my brain. That's terrible. Yeah. What if I just happen to have some baby brother, mother?
Sent the sand clock here.
I knew you were holding out on me.
I didn't know if I could trust you.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, they're in cahoots. Yeah.
Oh,
You see what I'm
perfect
saying, bro?
timing.
That's exactly what I was just saying. Kai's not a bad looking dude, bro. Come on, man.
The Immobilis.
Hey, thanks for. Oh, you've been playing checkers.
I've been playing chess.
I've been playing chess.
Check me. To me. Tell me what happened. Help me understand, because this isn't you.
Yeah, well, maybe you don't know the real me.
One of the victims. Her name's Inez. There's a picture of you two on your bulletin board. Why did you rip her throat out?
Please do. I'm all ears. If you made a mistake, bro, he'll own up to it. Yeah, man, his overly dark mustache.
Invited me to a party in the woods. We've been flirting for a few months.
He
I
tried
thought
to.
it was my chance to finally see if she was really into girls or not. Wendy really wanted to come, and
Somebody try to do some bad shit to you. If it's excusable, I'll let it slide. I'm just saying, but in the court of law at the moment, it ain't looking too hot.
she was trying to get Diego to notice her, so she talked me into bringing him too.
Diego, don't.
Should have ended there. I could have stopped
Should've.
it, but I froze. Maybe I didn't want to prove them right about us being different. Or maybe part of
Just
me wanted it to
Rip
happen.
that motherfucker's arm off, bro.
Everything after that's a blur.
Flame on!
I did find out something that night. I'm a ripper.
I'm so sorry.
Let me just say I'm sorry before I fucking dig in.
That was
Come
the worst
on, bro.
moment of my life. You think I didn't feel any remorse over what happened?
Why didn't you
But I
tell
did.
somebody?
Shame, guilt, panic.
Flipped her motherfucking humanity switch.
I shut off my humanity that night.
Probably been off since.
I was screaming for help. You just couldn't hear it.
All right, but like, let's actually talk about it because you flipped your humanity switch off. That was on you. You didn't want to feel that anymore. You're a teenager. It's understandable. Panic happened in the woods. Things happen really quickly, and sometimes those really swift actions in the moment can lead to horrible, horrible things. In this situation, it did because you had a wolf that can't control his anger. The witch wasn't able to stop it. The vampire wasn't to speed in front of him. Nobody was able to calm him down. He rips an arm off instead of them. Now they're trying to call the cops. But like, you are just emotional teens. Highly more so emotional because of what's in your DNA. You are supernatural. There is a ground of, not an excuse, but you can make an argument for why what happened happened. It's the same way as like, you know, like we have our kittens. They're actually sleeping together. Here's one, black and white. There's my blue hat, and behind Jerry is the calico. So they're laying on my hoodie I took off, by the way. That's actually fucking sweet. So if you play with a cat and it starts to bite your fingers and scratch you, it's just playing with you. It's not aggressive. But if you keep doing it, it could become aggressive. If you scold or smack the animal, they could think it's more playtime, and now they get a little more ferocious. Scare them enough, they'll attack. That's why there's a saying, don't poke the bear. Okay? So there's... They pushed, they prodded, they poked the bear, shit get out of hand. There's also zero emotional maturity from these kids because even though the football was thrown at you, the important thing to do is to keep walking so you don't expose your entire school. You have to just kind of deal with being called a freak and move on about it. There's blame on both sides, but you could also say it's an overreaction by the Salvatore kids. In my brain, him killing him, I'm like, fuck yeah, bro, y'all get what you deserve. But like in a real life situation, it's like, I mean, you did poke the bear, so it is kind of on you, but damn, man, the bear could have walked away. Because the bear doesn't just have those raw animal instincts, it's also a person. And then the fact that none of you, after the fact, so let's say we do excuse the actions that happened because of what people are dead. This is really shitty. These are just teenagers and never got to really live their lives. Inez, I don't think was really too much at fault, but now you have a situation where none of you go and talk to Rick. None of you say, hey, Rick, this is actually what happened in the woods. Blah, 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 blah. So he can talk to Matt Donovan and like, because he was sheriff at the time and maybe come up with a story and then help give you all the help that you need. Granted, you, Jade, shut your humanity off. So like you were not in the position. God, it just takes me back to them fucking burning that letter that was supposed to be for Caroline. They didn't even think to give him a fucking fake letter. Stupid dicks. Anyways, it's a whole thing. Humanity switch off. They've been killing each other in this prison world. Rick's at fault, yes, but I don't think this should paint Rick in a light of being the bad guy. He thought, granted, he needed concrete evidence, and he had like partial evidence, I would say, maybe even misleading evidence to send these kids off when he said he should have killed them because they killed 5 people. You can get both sides of the coin. Is all I'm saying. TLDR, You can get both sides of the coin. Sorry. Long ramble, but fuck. That's not all on Rick, bro. It's on them kids as well.
Ever.
That's true. No merge.
But I also wouldn't be able to have kids.
That's also true.
I couldn't grow old with someone.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know if those are things that I want. That's the point.
I think that's the same dilemma kind of Elena had about it too, if I'm not mistaken. Those are all positive things. That's a big fucking decision she has to like sit with. And I hope Sebastian understands that, but he probably won't 'cause he's a dickhead.
I can't make this decision until I'm sure.
He seems like a gentleman at sometimes though, but he was the merciless.
I was afraid that you would say that. So, it's time that you knew that what I'm offering isn't a choice.
Yes, it is. I'm not gonna drink vampire blood.
You already have.
Lizzie. That's so fucked up.
Sebastian,
Every time
what have you done?
What I had to keep you safe.
Every time he does an ounce of something that's like, oh, okay, a little bit of sympathy. That ain't gonna help you now. Even if he fucking, you can still like hold him. She kind of gives me vibes of the girl that was, that went on to play Ant-Man's daughter, Cassie. I can't remember her name in Stranger Things. A little bit, not in Stranger Things, in Supernatural. A little bit, yeah. Maybe we'll look it up after the episode.
I will hurt her so bad that she will be begging for me to kill her.
Because I love you too much. Can you hear that?
You don't even
I love you.
know
I will
her.
not lose you again, Cassandra.
Nope. Lost in the sauce, bro.
Elizabeth. I meant Elizabeth.
Yeah, because that helped your case. Immobilis. That's a farewell smooch, brother. Yeah. Pulling that rogue on his ass. You siphon the life out of that boy. I mean, that gave you a good head start, but you could.
I think we should see other people.
Now's not the time for quips, but I hear you.
Where the hell is he?
Kai Parker screwed us.
Roll credits. What if it just transports back everyone else except for him? That'd be funny. If it's not Bennett blood.
I'll be damned. Josie Saltzman screwed me.
You deserve it, mother brother. There goes the meteor shower. Idiot ass. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. It's a stolen car, yep. Why do you have him in the back seat?
Pull this off.
So much for trusting him.
Thanks for all the
Your
sex,
boyfriend left us
guy.
here.
Yeah, well,
Appreciate
it's a good thing
it.
I prefer girls anyway. Besides, I don't care about that guy. All I care about right now is finding Saltzman.
A locator spell isn't very sporting of you.
Yeah, well, let the punishment fit the crime.
Touche, well played, actually. He ain't dumb, though.
What a sanguius.
She said something about she don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 candles. This is a weird rendition of Crazy by CeeLo Green. Or as used to be called, Gnarls Barkley. Buddy, that's not a willing thing to do, to just jump into like Papa Swan dive into the fucking thing, bro. That's not what you do, bro. You're not gonna be like, you can't walk around eating Cheeto Puffs no more. Let darkness unfold into my heart. I am now Joji, the ruler of evil and dark eyes. I'm a demon. From this dimension and other dimensions with a dark magic, I've been risen as a sinner of many sins. Here he comes, bubbling and gooing out the motherfucking portal right in front of the necromancer.
Hello.
Hello, governor. Hashtag bloop. The necromancer's makeup looks so much better now that he's like fully got it back on and complete. He looks pretty sick. Him running into Kai, and Kai now. So all they had to do to jump in the fucking portal. Malivore would erase some of everybody's memories, but like, that's one way to get back to Earth, I guess. Circumstances take Josie, Lizzie, and Alaric to prison world, where they encounter a familiar face. I thought this was going to be a one-off. I didn't think Kai was going to be around. I think making Kai a villain is smart, because that probably is the best episode of the season so far. Like, I don't want to commit to saying that. Of this season, not of the show. So I mean, yeah, that's good. A lot of twists and turns. It keeps you on your toes. It's Kai being a dick, but still getting outsmarted by one of the Saltzman girls. It's all good things. Let's see. Ah, that's where I knew her from. It's the fucking girl from The Punisher. Duh. I knew that. Come on. Punisher was great, by the way. Was she in Supernatural at all? Or maybe she was too young. But yeah. She wasn't Shameless for one episode. But yeah, dude, the season 2 of The Punisher. As Rachel / Amy. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not looking at her time here for the legacy stuff. She's also in the Ted episode, the Ted show. Very nice. Okay. Sorry. Just getting on my notes and stuff slid over to the other screen. So, now that I have all that built up, Kai back in the fray. Again, I feel like it was going to be a one-off, but it seems like he could end up being kind of sort of an antagonist for this, for at least a few episodes. I mean, we only got 16 episodes in the season, so we could do something here and come back to it. All of the dark magic has now turned Josie into just a dark force. I don't know where that's going to lead to or where it's going to go, but is she going to be kind of a villain? This is the first episode of this entire show with no Hope at all. So all of those characters, Hope, Landon, Raph, all those people are in the other world. Kai now with the necromancer. It's just manipulation, con, thievery, trying to get it done with the Bennett stuff, Bennett blood. I think the next episode is them not trying to figure out the Ascendant, because all the black magic, she can just open a door, but how it's going to affect Joe and how people are going to react to her when they come back. And to see if Kai really is forgotten going into the Malivore pit. Maybe they'll all just be super confused, and maybe Rick will incidentally kill him. But Rick also did arm himself, because he is the one being hunted, but he's typically the hunter. And I feel like that's all I genuinely have to say about the episode. As good as it was, it's short and sweet here at the end, because it leaves a lot of questions. But the only way to get the answers is just to watch the next episode. What Seabass was trying to do to Lizzie, fucked up. Terrible. So we got to take care of him. We got to take care of Kai, Jade, Diego, Wendy, I think was the other girl's name. And then get back to whatever the fuck the main thing is here with the necromancer, monsters trying to get Landon, this, that, and the other. So we'll put it there, put a pin in it. Season 2 episode, was this 12? Was Kai Parker Screwed Us. Episode 13, lucky number 13, is You Can't Save Them All. I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.